Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rita Elfitri.
Hello everyone, my name is Ummi Lailatulhasanah.
My name is Novia Ramadhanis.
My name is Rifki Hamim. We are from Group 1 Class 2E.
Majoring of English Education Department, Faculty of Tarbiyah and Teacher Training,
University of Sultan Syarif Kasim Riau.
The Honorable our beloved Guide Lecturer Dr. Faulina Anastasia SS M.Hum. Thank you for this great opportunity. On this video, we will interpretive about read a story. The title of story is The Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Let's keep on watching. This is the fairy tale story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. This classic tale is reimagined with a modern twist of what it means to be fair. It is brought to you by Stories to Grow By. Once upon a time, a princess named Snow White lived in a castle with her father, the king, and her stepmother, the queen. Her father had always said to his daughter that she must be fair to everyone at court. Said he, "People come here to the castle when they have a problem. They need the ruler to make a fair decision. Nothing is more important than to be fair." The Queen, Snow White's stepmother, knew how much this meant to her husband. At the first chance, she went to her magic mirror. "Mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall," said the Queen, "who is the fairest of them all?" "Snow White is the fairest of them all," said the magic mirror. "What?" yelled the Queen. "No one is more fair than. The Queen must have the best of everything. Everyone knows that. What could be more fair than that?" "Snow White is the fairest of them all," repeated the magic mirror. "What do you know, your mirror?" roared the Queen, and she stormed off. Still, the Queen was bothered. So bothered was she that the Queen decided to get rid of the guard once and for all. "I cannot wait another day," she declared. The Queen called for servant, a huntsman. "Find a reason to take Snow White deep into the woods," she said, pointing her long finger at the servant. "Then kill her." The huntsman was shocked, but she was the Queen, and what could he do? The day next, he took Snow White into the woods. As he drew his knife to slay her, Snow White turned around. "Look," she said, taking something out her pocket. "You have always been good to me." She held in front of him 6 perfect arrows head that she had carefully shaped. "Do you like them?" she said. "They are for you." "Snow White," said the huntsman, "I cannot do this." "You can take this," said Snow White. "That's not what I mean," said his servant. He dropped to his knees. "How can I say this to you? The Queen, your stepmother, ordered me to kill you," he said. "But I can't." "She did what?" Snow White called out with alarm. "You must run away," said the huntsman. "Far into the woods now and never come back to the castle." Snow White turned and ran into the woods as fast as she could. Deeper and deeper she ran. It was getting dark, and the wolves were starting to howl. She tripped and her skin was torn. Tall tree branches seemed to reach down to the very ground to grab her. She was scratched, bleeding and scared. Yet she ran and ran. Then all of a sudden, far away there was a light. Who was living so deep in the woods? She stepped up closer. It was his cottage. Yet no sound comes from the cottage, only lights from the windows. "Hello?" she said, knocking softly on the door. "Hello?" No answer. The door was a little bit open. She opened it some more and stepped in. "Hello, is anyone home?" She looked around. What a mess! She had never seen a messier living room. "This cottage may be the biggest mess I ever saw," she thought. "But it's a roof over my head for tonight. Maybe if I clean up around here, I can earn my sleep."
As she cleaned, she thought of someone she already missed. Before her father had remarried, she and the prince who lived in the next kingdom were enjoying getting to know each other. They would take long walks in the royal garden and tell each other stories and laugh. After the queen had moved into the castle, her stepmother had made a new rule: no more visitors. Now the prince had to sleep over the palace gate in secret. He would call it to her from under her window and they could talk a bit that way. It wasn't as good as the long walks, but it was the best they could manage. Now that she had run away from home, would she ever see him again? After Snow White cleaned up the living room, she went upstairs. On the second floor, there were several beds lined up in a row, as if for children. Tired from cleaning, Snow White yawned and lay across all 7 of the beds. Soon, she fell fast asleep. In the meantime, the 7 dwarfs were heading home for a long day of working in the jewel mines. When they opened the door, you can imagine their surprise when they saw the cottage all cleaned up. "What kind of magic is this?" said one of the dwarfs, whose name was Dog. "I wouldn't mind no magic like this," said another of the dwarfs with a smile. His name was Dopey. "We better check upstairs," said another of the dwarfs, whose name was Grumpy. "Something is fishy around here, that's for sure." There lying across all their beds was a young lady, fast asleep. "Who are you?" said all the dwarfs at once. Snow White bolted away. The 7 dwarfs could tell she was surprised as they were. Soon, they all relaxed and shared their stories. Snow White learned their names: Bashful, Dopey, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, and Sneezy. She told them all about her stepmother, that her stepmother had tried to get the huntsman to kill her, that the huntsman had set her free in the woods, and that she could never go back home again. "Stay here with us," said Bashful. "That's sweet," said Snow White, "but if I were to stay here at your home, I would have to do something for all of you." "You already cleaned up our place," said Sneezy. "Keeping the house clean will be easy," said Snow White. "As long as we all pitch in, I will let everyone know what they can do, and I will do my share too, of course." "That's fair," said Happy. "But there must be something else I can do for you," said
The
Snow
7
White.
dwarfs shrugged. "Do you know how to read?" said Dog. "We have this book filled with wonderful texts and would love to be able to read them." And so it was agreed that Snow White would give them a reading lesson. To celebrate their near friendship, Snow White and the 7 dwarfs sang and danced the next way. The next morning, before they left for work, the 7 dwarfs warned Snow White the most, not open the door to anyone. After all, we know what evil her stepmother may do. The princess nodded agreement, and the dwarfs left the house. The princess prepared the first reading lesson. She also prepared a good hot meal for the 7 dwarfs when they returned to home that night. And so they passed back at the castle. The queen marked up to her mirror. "Mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall, see the man who is the first of the all." "Snow White is the first of them all," said the magic mirror. "The impossible," screamed the queen. "The girl is no longer alive." "Snow White alive," said the magic mirror. And the image was now leaving the contact of the 7 dwarfs. The queen turned red with rage. She screamed, "She will get away with this." At the contact of the dwarfs the next afternoon, when the 7 dwarfs were out at work, there was no on the door. "Who is it?" Snow White. She remembered the warning of the 7 dwarfs not to open the door to anyone. "It is only a poor old woman," came a squeaky voice, stealing apple. Yet it was the evil queen. This one added old woman. It is "It's raining over here, my dear," said a voice through the door. "Please let me in." "Poor thing," thought Snow White. "Having to go door to the ceiling apple in the rain." And so they opened the door. "Take a look at this big red apple," said old woman, who was nobody, nor really the queen disguised. She held the red apple close in the Snow White face. "Lovely, my dear, is it? Is not it? I would like very much to buy your apple," said Snow White. "But I have too money. That fine come in your hand will make good right." So the old woman, "Will direct then," said Snow White, sneezed up, come out of the hair and gave to the old woman, who then gave her the apple. Snow White took a big battle. All of the fruit was poisoned. At once, Snow White fell in a great deep sleep. "Yes," sighed the queen, "I'm there with the first." Just the door flat open. In marched the 7 dwarfs, home-proud they were, shocked that the world to find Snow White lying on the floor, and White must be her stepmother beside her.
They chased the Evil Queen out the door and into the storm. Up to the very top of a mountain, they chased her. All of a sudden, lightning hit the mountain. The queen fell, and she was never seen again. But there was nothing to help poor Snow White. She stayed absolutely still in her deep sleep. The 7 dwarfs gently lifted her into a glass coffin. Day and night they kept watch over her. One day, the prince happened to pass through. Ever since he had learned that Snow White was missing at the castle, he was searching for her far and wide. Now he had finally found her. But in such a state, the prince pulled open the glass coffin. Her face seemed so fresh, faint in that deep sleep. He gently took one of Snow White's hands in his own and kissed it. At once, Snow White's eyes opened. With love's first kiss, the Evil Queen's spell was forever gone. Now, nothing stood in the way for Snow White and the prince to be together forever. They returned to the kingdom and lived happily ever after.
That's all story of the Snow White and the 7 Dwarves from us, Group 1 Interpretive Reading Courses Class 2E. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.